The Coast Starlight is a passenger train operated by Amtrak on the west coast of the United States. It runs from Seattle, Washington to Los Angeles, California via the San Francisco Bay Area. The train was the first to offer direct service between the two cities. Its name is a combination of two Southern Pacific Railroad trains, the Coast Daylight and the Starlight. The train has operated continuously since Amtrak's formation in 1971. Unique among Amtrak's long-distance trains, the train features a high-level lounge for sleeping car passengers named the Pacific Parlor Car. History. Background. Before the formation of Amtrak, no one passenger train ran the length of the West Coast. The closest equivalent was SP's West Coast, which ran via the San Joaquin Valley from Los Angeles to Portland, with through cars to Seattle via the Great Northern Railway. The SP had the Coast Daylight between Los Angeles and San Francisco and the Cascade between Oakland and Portland. The SP also ran overnight trains between Los Angeles and San Francisco Bay Area, the all-sleeping car Lark on the coast route and the mixed coach and Pullman on the San Joaquin Valley line. Service from Portland north to Seattle was provided by the Union Pacific Northern Pacific Railway, a Great Northern Railway. In 1970, the Great Northern and the Northern Pacific were merged into the Burlington Northern Railroad, which continued to provide service. Trains south from Los Angeles to San Diego were the Santa Fe San Diegans. Operation. With the start of Amtrak operations on May 1, 1971, a single train began running between Seattle and San Diego. The unnamed train ran 3 days a week. On the other 4 days, another unnamed train ran between Oakland and Los Angeles. On November 14, Amtrak officially dubbed this dual operation as Coast Daylight Starlight and extended the former Coast Daylight's southern terminus from Los Angeles to San Diego. The Los Angeles-San Diego through running ended with the June 11, 1972 timetable change, replaced by a third San Diegan. In June 1973, Amtrak began running the combined Coast Daylight Starlight daily. Positive response led to Amtrak to retain this service, and the Coast Daylight name was dropped on May 19, 1974. With the November 10, 1996 timetable change, Amtrak added through coaches between Seattle and San Diego attached to the last Amtrak San Diegan train of the evening. They were coupled onto the first morning train back to Los Angeles, where they were recoupled to the Coast Starlight to Seattle. This was discontinued with the October 26, 1997 timetable change because of Train 11's poor timekeeping. Instead, if Train 11 arrives at Los Angeles prior to the final Surfliner departure, through passengers to Orange County and San Diego will take the connecting Surfliner train, otherwise passengers will ride a bus. Ridership declined by 26% between 1999 to 2005 as freight congestion and track maintenance on the Union Pacific Railroad reduced the Coast Starlight's on-time performance to 2%, which Amtrak characterized as dismal. By midsummer in 2006, delays of 5 to 11 hours were common. Critics dubbed the train the Starlight. During early summer 2008, the Coast Starlight was relaunched with new amenities and refurbished equipment. In July 2008, the Pacific Parlor cars had been refurbished and were back in service as part of the relaunch. This was much anticipated, due to the success of Amtrak's relaunches of the Empire Builder. Between FY 2008 and FY 2009, ridership on the Coast Starlight jumped 15% from 353,657 passengers to 406,398 passengers. Operating conditions on the UP improved as well. By May 2008, on-time performance had jumped to 86%. Media. During Season 9 of Reading Rainbow in 1991, the Coast Starlight was used as several segments in the episode Kate Shelley and the Midnight Express. One of the segments included the host Lever Burton riding the Coast Starlight for fun, where in addition to showcasing the books featured in this episode, introducing the viewers to an engineer and showing a history of trains. He also explored the train while making his way to his bedroom in the sleeping car route. Until April 25, 1982, the Coast Starlight used Southern Pacific Railroad's West Valley Line between Tehama and Davis, California, with a stop in Orland, bypassing Sacramento. It was rerouted to the line between Tehama and Roseville, east of Sacramento, via Chico. In Southern California, it had a stop in Glendale, later replaced by the current stop in Van Nuys, which, unlike Glendale, has Amtrak staff for checking baggage. BNSF Seattle Subdivision, Seattle to Portland. Up Brooklyn Subdivision, Portland to Eugene. Up Cascade Subdivision, Eugene to Klamath Falls. Up Black Butte Subdivision, Klamath Falls to Dunsmuir. Up Valley Subdivision, Dunsmuir to Marysville. Up Sacramento Subdivision, Marysville to Sacramento. Up Martinez Subdivision, Sacramento to Oakland. Up Niles Subdivision, Oakland to Elmhurst. Up Coast Subdivision, Elmhurst to San Luis Obispo. Up Santa Barbara Subdivision, San Luis Obispo to Moore Park. Up Metrolink Ventura Subdivision, Ventura County Line, Moore Park to Taylor Yard. Metrolink River Subdivision, Taylor Yard to Los Angeles Union Station. Equipment. The train uses double-decker Superliner and AMP2 equipment, including a sightseer lounge car that has floor-to-ceiling windows to enjoy the passing scenery. The Coast Starlight is unique in the Amtrak system, as it includes a first-class lounge car called the Pacific Parlor Car. The cars are Bud high-level Sky Lounge cars built in 1956 for the Santa Fe's El Capitan service. Called a living room on rails, the Parlor Car offers several amenities to first-class sleeping car passengers, including wireless internet access, a full bar, a small library with books and games, an afternoon wine tasting, and a movie theater on the lower level. Baggage is placed in one of Amtrak's heritage single-level baggage cars or in designated coach-class cars. The Coast Starlight typically uses Amtrak's primary locomotive, the GEP42DC Genesis. Secondary locomotives that are occasionally utilized are the older GEP32-8BWH and GEP40DC. EMDF59PHI locomotives used in corridor services are often spotted on the Coast Starlight as they are ferried from either the Northwest to Northern California down to Amtrak's shops in Los Angeles, where equipment required for major locomotive servicing is available. While the length of the train varies, in 2011 the peak consists comprised a baggage car, transition sleeper, 3 sleeping cars, Pacific Parlor car, dining car, sightseer lounge, and 4 coaches.